Hey everyone, welcome, it's Lightning Quiz 7 here, welcome back to another video, and today, okay, I have some things to update you on. I'm still working on the Nintendo Labo, but it's taking longer than I thought. So, me and my friend were playing around with Smash, and as you know, my secondary is Lucas, right? And the thing is that actually I didn't go out of training, but so I'll show you what happened. So me and him were playing, and we were commenting on Lucas's insane grab reach, his tether grab. Or his tether for, like, his tether grab recovery is insane, right? And as you may notice in the corner, it says tether slide found. And it's something that me and my friend Alex Nerix found. And so let me show you the replay. So we were both playing Lucas because he hasn't played Lucas in a while, and you know, he used to main him in Sm4sh. He doesn't main them anymore, but he still plays as him occasionally. So anyways, we were just having a good time. We were playing and such. Also, it's not going to be immediate for us to, like, you know, it's not going to be immediate. It'll come up later. But me and him were just playing around, and you know, as you could tell, by the way, I'm the normal Lucas. He's the Lucas with the other skin. I'm default. He is not default. That's all you have to know. But so yeah, and we were playing and such, and well, it'll come up later. But so we were commenting on how insane Lucas's recovery, or the recovery for his tether was, because it has so much reach. And actually we later learned that all tether recoveries are actually really, really good in this game. So anyways, we were duking it out and such, and and you know, life was normal, and so something had happened when I had tried to tether the... Okay, so I think it's coming up. So I'm going to go frame by frame. Or no, alright, not yet. Alright, you'll see it. Or, nope. Oh, it's after that. It was after that. Alright, so I go to the ledge, right? And I'm trying to do a tether recovery. Alright. Right? And, so I come back. I'm hit by this PK fire. Or I'm not hit by this PK fire. Okay, hold on a sec. It's coming up. It should come up. Unless if I already missed it, which actually will be very sad. I don't think. Wait, hold on a sec. Nope. Alright. Okay, so he down throws me. I think I go back, right? And watch, right? Okay, watch him. Watch me. Did you see that? Did you see that? So what we found out was what we call the tether slide. So what the tether slide is something that we found is that with any character that has a tether Zaire, specifically Zaire, they will have this weird bounce kind of thing. And there's also 3 different types of things. There's a tether slide, a tether or cancel, where you just like teleport to the ground, or there's a visual glitch where it just does the normal thing, but then it has one of those visual glitches. So we basically found out a new technique, and at this point we were just like trying to figure out how we did it, and so we kept trying these things and kept trying to imitate what happens and such, but we didn't figure out in this match. But after we looked at the replay like 3 times over just to figure out what had happened, because you can't really go back in the replays. But also now I'm just like going around the stage. And so we keep playing. We also talk about how ridiculous. By the way, I feel like Lucas. I'm not entirely sure on this, but I feel like Lucas is either a high A tier or a low S tier. I'm not entirely sure on that, but Lucas just seems really busted right now. Because first of all, even though he got nerfed, his Nair still combos. He has a ridiculous recovery. Not like there. You didn't see me die, by the way. But so nope. So what? So and we were talking about, but his neutral B is busted. It kills really early. And such, and he's just a very good character. Yeah, but anyways, back to what I was talking about. So after this, we started experimenting with, so I'm going to pick Lucas, and so you saw what happened, right? And so I'm going to show you what this is, and how to do it. So as you heard, I call this the tether slide, or tether cancel, or LX Nerix first came up with the name. So what happens is that it's not actually that hard to pull off, but what happens is that you jump and Zair at the same time. But occasionally it'll do a jump cancel, but this is so far has only been found with Lucas. So it's kind of, so for different characters, different things happen, or usually it's for different heights. Air mobility has to do with how far they go, and height has to do with where they have to be. So for Lucas, I have to be kind of up, or upvert. I have to try to grab the ledge vertically, and jump at the same time. So I have to go. So it's kind of hard to pull off with Lucas. See what happened? That would also be if you did the jump cancel thing. That'd be kind of be one of those weird momentum things. But I don't suggest doing it unless if you're trying to fake out your opponent and that kind of thing. Because if you don't know, Zair is very good. Also neutral B, by the way. Okay, no, never mind. It's Ryu, smart. Okay. Do you see that range and the angle? Broken. Anyways, so alright, hold on a second, let me try showing it again. It's kind of hard for Lucas, but there's some characters that can do it more easily. Also, range on this busted. Look at that. Just look at that. Okay. Anyways, so you have to be see. Also, occasionally it'll happen where you just don't grab onto the ledge because of the tether mechanic. There! Do you see that? So what happened was that I was up here, and I went around. So I went in an arc. Oh, okay. Also, that was a cancel. The cancel is where I just instantly teleport here, and then I accidentally rolled, and it means there's no landing lag. So this, it's slightly random. I mean, there probably is a way to make it so that you could actually use this and know what's gonna happen. But this is actually a new technique. Me and my friend were just messing around, just trying to figure it out. But yeah. Also, occasionally, if you keep trying to do it, sometimes it just won't happen. So yeah. So sometimes it's just best to take off if you're doing this in training or playing with on a server. Okay, there. See, and then that time was different because I had went, instead of going straight down, I went over. Also, that was one of the see, I could use this I could use that to like change my momentum. So there's a lot of things. And also you're wondering which other characters does this work on? It works on all their characters. It's just that sometimes they don't do a slide, sometimes it's only a visual glitch, or sometimes it's all of them. You know, there's a lot of combinations. I made a list. Which actually the list will show up right now, and I'll be scrolling down through it. And there's a lot of these details. So yeah, it's harder to do with Lucas just because of angle, but yeah, did you see that? So like, also I could use that like to change my momentum, which could be pretty good, which is very helpful in competitive. And that's basically a 6th ledge option. And honestly, Lucas doesn't even need this just because he's so good at the ledge, because he has so many options. Or like, he has a good recovery, he has a lot of options. Like he could, so like for example, especially from like dropping from the ledge, you could drop, let's say you could drop there, or you could drop, or drop jump up side B. There's a lot of options. And so yeah, this is just basically a 6th option for the ledge if you're a TETHER character. Now, for Lucas, since he's shorter, so me and Alex and Eric's found out that for shorter characters such as Lucas, you have to be close and vertical and more vertical to the ledge in order for it to work. Or sometimes it just doesn't work. Also, if you do that forward momentum thing, it won't work on the ledge. Yeah, short characters, you have to do it differently. Also, you can't, we tested if you could, oh, and took away my jump. We tested if you could, let's say, or we tested, so if you went to the ledge, right? We tested if you could drop down from the ledge and then jump up and then tether again to see if we could do like a weird thing where we could go into arc. But unfortunately, we tried that with all the characters. It does not seem to work. Nope, and I'm dead. Yep. Yeah, you have to be careful though if you're off stage, because it takes away your jump. But it's a good like momentum thing. Like, I could, let's see, so I could, it's good for backward. It doesn't, when you it doesn't work. Also, yeah, when you do this, you have to be pointing forward, you have to point the control stick forward in order for it to bounce towards the stage. But if, let's say you bounce this way, or it would bounce the other way. But Lucas doesn't have as good as one. He has a good this is one of those good momentum things, or we don't know what we would call that, but it's good. He has a good one of those. Anyways, I'm going to switch, and oh, I quit training. Right. I'm gonna do a different character. So okay. So you may be wondering, let's say, okay, so I already told you about, so Richter and Simon, or Simon and Richter, or Simon, Richter, sorry, they can't do it because they're too slow, and the hitbox for the tether, it's not that large. Let's say you may ask, what about, wait, how do you do it? Ivysaur. So Ivysaur doesn't have one of those doesn't have it just because it's too slow, but he still has a pretty good range. So you could do like, so if you're playing Ivysaur, you could instantly go down. It's like that. I could even go, as you saw, I could even go to the blast zone. And so it's actually very, like, it won't do the It won't do the whole thing where I bounce over here or that kind of thing. But as you saw, actually, I actually haven't seen that before. Hold on. Well, basically, you can go from here to straight down there or there. Or, as you just saw, I could land right there, but it's not that, I don't think it's that good. Hold on a sec. But look at that. I'm hanging in the blast zone. That's ridiculous. Anyways, so that's something. So far, it seems, oh, no, so what seems to be, who seems to have the best one is Sm4sh. And actually, Dark Sm4sh not so much, which is actually kind of interesting. I mean, just by a small bit, but Sm4sh seems to have the best one, and it's easy to do too. So here's the thing: since Sm4sh is taller, or what we could say 6'3" in real life, also, oh no, you have to die. Okay. Anyways, so with Sm4sh, instead of having to be up here, you only have to be down here. And look, see. Wait, so hold on a sec. Wait, hold on a sec. I want to see also. I don't think Sm4sh has as. Wait, hold on a sec. No, I don't. Sm4sh doesn't, for whatever reason, doesn't seem to have one of those momentum things. It seems so far. It seems to only be Lucas. Lucas is the only one who has it, so that makes it good for him. But this makes Sm4sh a lot better of a character. Or, I mean, not a lot, but makes her better. It means she has a 6 option for ledge, which is something like, as you saw, I could bounce over to here. Come on. Sometimes it's hard to do, but there we go. Or, also, sometimes, if you do it, when you do it, and you do it backwards, you could go off the ledge. But that isn't as helpful. Or you could cancel it too, which is actually what just happened right there. So there's a lot of things you could do with this new technique glitch. I don't know. I don't know what it's called now. I mean, wave dash was somewhat of a glitch, but now it's like a. But it was also used. So I feel like this could be used. I have actually used it in ways where it actually helped me. It helped me avoid a projectile. But that was when I was playing Lucas. But that wasn't in the same replay. So yeah, it's basically another whole new thing, and it's not as, it's, you know, I mean, for some characters it's not super useful, but I mean, for example, Lucas's with that momentum thing, that is good. That is really good, and that could totally be used in competitive play. This, I mean, it could be, but I don't see it being as useful. But I mean, if you do it right, you can make it like go in a whole arc kind of thing. Oh, wait, was that it? Oh, wait one sec. One sec. Nah, yeah, no, never mind. They don't. Sam doesn't have a jump cancel thing, but anyways, yeah. So this is actually a thing that me and LX Nerix found just, you know, playing around with just Lucas at first. So yeah, I'll show you with other characters too. But for Dark Sm4sh, it's pretty much the same. I think just a little bit of less of a bounce. Let's see who else has it. Young Link. I mean, Young Link is shorter than Sm4sh, but not like shorter, like shorter than Lucas. So like it has to be a little bit more diagonal. But Young Link, for whatever reason, is one of the harder ones to do. Oh, never mind. But as you saw, it was like a bounce and that kind of thing. And since Young Link has low landing lag, and this could be really useful. Like, because normally, like, let's say for normal Link, Dare would just be like, wouldn't be that quick, or after you did Dare, it wouldn't, you would have to like do something else. But in this game, it's like, bing, or for at least Young Link. Alright, so, oh, I have actually never seen that before. But yeah, so yeah, this is something for Young Link. Also, as you could see, so Young Link has all three: visual glitch, the bounce, and the cancel. So yeah, as you can see, this could be very helpful, for some things. Like, not really there's another visual glitch. Not really for the visual glitch, but more for like the bounce or the cancel. Like, let's say I could, okay, I'm gonna bring Lucina over here. So let's say Lucina is over here. I could do this Nair and F smash, and that would do like a solid 34 damage. And also, so there's like a lot of options. So this makes actually all Tether characters generally better. And and the problem was that their grabs were slow, and like, even though they had the whole tether thing, it wasn't that, the tether recovery wasn't that good. But in this game, it's basically brawl. It's basically brawl with magnet hands, except it's with tethers instead of normal, what would you say? Normal grabs. But let's see. Honestly, I'm just trying to remember who else was it. So Samus, Dark Samus. No. Young Link. Zero Suit Samus. Zero Suit Samus also has a good one, or a good tether slide, tether cancel, that kind of thing. So, but yeah, again, since she's tall, it's different, so you have to be more horizontal. Also, I'm going way too high, and I was facing the wrong way. Also, they have ridiculous range, as I mentioned before. Okay, there we go. See, look at that. Look at how far I went. So Zero Suit Samus has more of a momentum, so air mobility has to do with it. It makes it so that the farther the bounce and such. Let's see. Well, let's see what would happen if I went backwards. Nope. So, also, by the way, if you want to know how to do this, what you do is so you figure out the size of your character. If you're Samus, Zero Suit Samus, Dark Samus, any character that's tall, then you have to do it more horizontally, and you have to be farther away. When you're doing it with characters such as Lucas, Young Link, or Toon Link, you want to be closer to it and vertical, and you have to be more vertical. You have to, instead of being horizontal, be more vertical. So yeah. Anyways, just want to see if I was trying to make it so wave, or not wave, bounce, but bounce backwards. In order to make it bounce backwards, so you just do the normal thing you do, except you tilt the stick backwards, or like back, rather than forwards. So yeah, but yeah, with some characters it's hard to do, like Young Link is hard to do, Zero Suit Samus is hard to do, but when it works, for Zero Suit Samus at least, it works pretty well. But yeah, it seems like that Lucas seems to be the only one that has that special tether momentum thing. Where, yeah, that's what it seems to be. But, see, that's what would happen if you jump back. But that could really mess up your recovery. So, I wouldn't say that unless if you had a good recovery. Like, let's say Lucas has a good recovery. And I mean, I think you could actually probably do it with Zero Suit Samus. But I don't know Zero Suit Samus a lot. So, yeah. And let's see. I'll just show you all the characters that can do it. Well, I already showed you Lucas, so. Oh man, if only if only Almar had his old recovery. Alright, so Toon Link can also do it, but then you have to do it differently because Toon Link is a lot shorter than, let's say, Zero Suit Samus, Dark Samus, just in general. But yeah, so anyone with good air mobility also has a good one. Or also has a good whatchamacallit, has a good bounce, I guess you would say. Also, if you somehow like accidentally land on the ground, there is a little bit of a punishment with the landing lag, so it'll act like a normal. So what happens is that I would like act like a normal Zare, and if you had like low landing lag, or if you had a lot of landing lag, then that's not so good. But sometimes it actually comes up with even more. So yeah, just be careful of that. So let's see. See, look, there we go, bounce. Also, sometimes there's just like, you know, weird thing. Sometimes when you want to try to bounce backwards, it'll just come back to the normal ledge stuff. Also, look at that range. So yeah, but it's a little weird sometimes. Sometimes you'll have to, like, if you're trying to train and understand it, like I said earlier, you just have to just die and yeah. But yeah, it's kind of interesting, huh? So I don't know if this could be used in competitive play, but it's very possible. So yeah, but anyways, also update on the labo video. It's going to take longer than I thought it would. So yeah, but anyways, I think that's all of them. Oh yeah, also Simon Richter, no, it doesn't work. We tried Isabelle because her fishing rod does it, but her fishing rod is too slow and it stops her momentum. So, or I think it does, but anyways, yeah, it doesn't work for some. Anyways, I just want to double check and make sure. Hold on a sec. I'll make sure if there's any other characters. Okay, so I just double checked, and nope, there's nothing else. I didn't show Dark Samus, but actually I'll just do that right now, just to show you. I think it seems like Dark Samus doesn't have as much as a good whatchamacallit, the tether slide. But it's still like totally, like, for some characters it's not as useful. For example, Lucas, it's not as useful, but you could use the momentums there, which can be pretty helpful. And yeah, so anyways, thank you all for watching this video. And I'm sorry this is not the labo like I promised. It'll take actually a little bit longer because I didn't expect it to take as long. But thank you for watching. If you liked it, zap that button, like the storm, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to become part of a notification squad. I'll see you guys all later in the next video. Keep calm and zap on. Peace out, everyone. Once I finish, actually, never mind. Not once I finish. Keep calm and zap on. Peace out, everyone.